Hi, friends! Yay! Welcome to AcoustiCafe. It is Monday, the best Monday of the entire week. You have landed yourselves in the best evening of music in the city on a Monday. Fight me, right? This is an open mic. We have a list going. If you didn't know that, I'm sure most of you know that. A couple ground rules, because we are friends here. I don't know if you heard me greet you as friends. Friends listen to each other sing, right? There's a little chit-chat, chit-chat, chit, which is going to happen because we're being social. But just be, not surprised when I shush you. And be kind. The other rule is if you're performing, be ready to perform before you come up on stage. Get your instrument all tuned. Get yourself all hyped up. If you got to, throw back some caffeine shots, do that thing. Shake some hands, giggle. That helps a lot. If you guys need a band, we happen to have a band. I'm not sure if you know where you're at, but you're around professionals. So we have a whole backline if you want a band. I'm going to sing some sad songs. Oh, I have something really special for you guys, too. A couple people really liked this hat when I walked in. I have hats for sale now. Sad songs hats. So you can walk out tonight with a sad songs hat. Will it be as good as craftsmanship as this one? No, because it's the first iteration. However, you can have a sad songs hat if you come up to me and give me American cash dollars. Thank you. Right? It's cold out. So you know that thing where you write a song and you're like, I don't know what that means. And then 6 weeks later, you're like, oh, therapy. I know what that means now. Body's aching and I'm all curled up with you. Legs shaking all the minds I've been running through. Ain't no tracking where my mind has been. All my excuses running thin. You can bend books, you can bend my sins. Oh no. Did I mention the theme tonight is just an existential scream into the existence? That theme is also highly inspired by this song. What'd you say? Oh, I will. It's going to be after the next verse. I got a whole nother sad verse you got to sit through, you impatient little man there. Body's aching and I'm all curled up with you. Last 3 nights you don't know what you put me through. Maybe I'm quiet 'cause I can't be heard. Maybe this little girl's getting full. You can bend books, you can bend my soul. Body's aching and I'm all curled up with Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we have a stacked evening of talent, so I'm just going to get us started here. A couple terms to know. Up next is the person that's coming up directly after me, and I didn't tell them before, so I'm going to give them a couple extra seconds. Sebastian is next. So Sebastian, if you are ready, look at this. Instrument out, waiting. Professional here, ladies and gentlemen. Take notes. Clap your hands together. We've got Sebastian come up to the stage. After Sebastian, we've got Gibson Masisco in the hole. After Gibson, it's Maggie and Joe. So get your instruments ready. Get yourselves a drink. By the way, Taylor's behind the bar, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure if you know you're among royalty, but you are. She only accepts tips in $20 bills, and you better buckle up, okay? I'm going to unplug this guitar. And I don't want to be hated. Thank you. All right, Sebastian. Do you plug in, my friend? Do you plug in? Get this out of your way because you don't need it, right? Do you need anything?
I'm good. Yeah, thank you. Am I good to plug in? How is everyone doing tonight? Before I start, I'm going to ask that you ignore these enormous X's on my hand, because I am indeed underage. I am Sebastian. I'm a freshman music composition major at CMU. I'm going to be playing a few songs from my upcoming album, Tiki House. So this first song I'm going to play you is the title track. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit of backstory. So I'm from Costa Rica originally, in my second year in the US. And last year, my friends and I decided to, right after graduation, we decided to take a trip to the beach. So what should have been an awesome trip ended up being the moment I realized I spent my entire high school career with just complete idiots. Like just complete morons. So on one occasion, we were just on the beach. Everyone was just throwing things, throwing balls at each other. And I noticed someone had brought out this big yellow inflatable duck. And I convinced one of my friends to get on it. And we swam as far as we could into the ocean to get away from these guys. And when we were like a good distance in, we noticed this tiny little like tiki bar floating in the distance, and at that moment we were like, we need to go there. We need to get there, because then they'll throw us a great party. So this is Tiki House. Is this coming through? Everybody back ashore is passing a ball as we're drifting off to sea on an inflatable duck, just to see if the ocean's as deep as everybody describes it. I can see the tiki house a mile away, it's bobbing up and down with the crash of the waves. I suspect when we finally arrive, we'll have ourselves a good party. And I'm on my own, remembering the things I left back at home. And I let the night go astray. I'm living in the moment now and today. I'm going crazy, man, I'm going insane. And you're guessing the amount of THC in my brain. I expected some comforting words, so why is everyone laughing? The frosted window and the smell of the trees. At the end of the day, you are my family, so I guess I should say my goodbyes, cause I won't see you tomorrow. And I'm on my own, discovering the things I found on my phone. And I heard someone call my name, uncertain if it's out of love or disdain. I can see the tiki house a mile away. I can see the tiki house a mile away. I can see the tiki house a mile away. I can see the tiki house a mile away. I can see the tiki house a mile away. I can see the tiki house a mile away. I can see the tiki house a mile away.
That was lovely.
Thank you, guys.
Nice job.
Woo! She's my teacher.
I'm sorry? Yep. All right, so next we've got Gibson. And then after Gibson, we've got Maggie and Joe. And these are all 5-minute slots. There are 5-minute slots. There are 10-minute slots. Come on up unless I'm like extremely in your way. There was another thing I wanted to mention. You guys are doing great at the audience thing, by the way. Like, I know I only have like a very little bit of like, and I'm not trying to over compliment, but nice job. I'm a teacher, so I mean that genuinely. Like, I wouldn't tell you that if I didn't think so. I'm just saying. All right, so Gibson, Maggie and Joe's up next. Evan is in the hole.
I have some friends here with me today, and we're getting set up, I think. This is Evan Pizik, who's going to play in a couple songs from here. This is Cassie Prentice. She's a local legend, literal local legend, who lives on land. Hey, David, how do we make the amp work? Are you around? Okay, now we can do it. I wrote this song. These folks know it, so we're going to play it. So it starts with this drum. Driving me outside Amarillo, Texas, windows down. She went and bought a pinata. Never broke it till we all left town. I wanna move to the country, always say, until she took that job. Oh yeah, she lived at the steel mill. Friends went out for coffee to the mall. Not supposed to remember you. Love is stored in a diamond ring forever. See, whenever it bleed right through, I was mummified with the red of every mother. Not supposed to remember you. Turn her back is the only way to help her. In your curtains I see right through. Colder bodies amount outlive forever. Yeah, it took me out to the market. Cereal unboxing was his thing. A little business he started. Useless and contagious like the spring. And everybody that met him forgot him in a day that lived their lives. He was a sort of an artist, and the loosest terms that could apply. Not supposed to remember you. Though he stood in a diamond ring forever. See, whenever you bleed right through, I was mummified with the red of every mother. Not supposed to remember you. Turning back is the only way to help her. In your curtains I see right through. Colder bodies amount out first.
Thank you. That song's called Curtains.
One more time for Gibson. Yay. All right, up next, keep it going for Maggie and Joe. Let me hear Maggie and Joe coming up here. Where are they? Where are my friends? Maggie and Joe. Here they come. Yay. Hi, friends. Welcome. All right, after Maggie and Joe, we have Evan, and then in the hole is Matt. I think it's Krieger? Krager, thank you. Matt Krager. I love it. I won't do that again. No, you're in the hole. So there's going to be these guys, and then another person, and then you. And the list goes on. How we doing? Does everybody have a drink? In addition to like the full house band that is available, we also have the ability to have clips of your performance sent to you afterwards. And it's not just like some dude talking over your cell phone in the back, which I don't know if you've been a musician for over 10 years, but that's most of my content online is my dude friends recording it in the back and talking over. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking professional photographer is taking a night out of his busy schedule with multi-cameras, sets them up, takes clips. Only one camera today. He'll edit it and make it look like you have 3 heads, though. And that's a promise from Amy. You just email him those details. But no, seriously, there's a QR code over behind Dan, our sound man, and you can just scan that, and it's $15. I almost remembered everything. $15. And I talked long enough for you guys to get ready. Let's hear it one more time for Maggie and Joe.
Not the energy railing, nor the lines in your face, nor the clouds on the ceiling, nor the clouds in space. It's not the phone on the table, nor the bed in the earth, nor the bed in the sky. stable nor your stable words. It's not the formless being nor the cry in the air, nor the boy I'm seeing with her long black hair. It's not the open weaving nor the furnace glow, nor the blood of your bleeding as you try to let go. It's not the room, not beginning, not the crowd, not winning, not the planet, not spinning, not a ruse, not heat, not the fire lapping up the creek, not food, not to eat, not the meat of your thigh, nor your spine tattoo, nor your shimmery eye, nor the wet of the dew. It's not the warm illusion, nor the crack in the plate, nor the breath of confusion, nor the starkness of slate. It's not the room, not beginning, not the crowd, not winning, not the planet, not spinning, not a ruse, not heat, not the fire lapping up the creek, not food, not to eat, not what you really wanted, nor the mess in your purse, nor the bed that is haunted with the blanket of thirst. It's not the room, not beginning, not the crowd, not winning, not the planet, not spinning, not a ruse, not heat, not the fire lapping up the creek, not food, not to eat, not to die, not dying, not to laugh, not lying, not the vacant wilderness of buying, not the room, not beginning, not the crowd, not winning, not the planet, not spinning.
Let's hear it one more time for Maggie and Joe. Maggie and Joe. All right. Up next, we have Evan. Is it Evan Pasek? Pasek, thank you. After Evan, we have Matt. And then after Matt is Arthur Monet. I don't think you guys have enough alcohol in your bodies right now. Like, you're all like, okay, there we go. See, this is a rowdy Lawrenceville Millvale bar, right? This is what it should be like. Something like that. All right, come on up, guys.
How's everybody doing? Good to hear.
Me and Evan are a good team.
Gibson is right. I think we are a good team. But I got a little song coming up. I played it last week, but now it's got a little backup by my boy here, Gibson, and I'm real excited. But I hope you are too, and I hope you're having a good night. But let's get into it. It's called My Silly Little Love Song, and goes a little something like this. I'm gonna start over real quick, cause yeah. All right, here we go. Ready, bro? Yeah. All right, let's do it. Up at the crack of dawn, and I got no one. I guess I'll stay here paralyzed, but I haven't even tried. Despite your life busting me into a high, oh my, your life makes me feel so alright. To show it, 'cause baby girl, I'm broken up, but I got you now. So how could I ever be lost when I know you're around? Whoa, put your head on my shoulder, and I hold you closer. And it must have been destiny, I've seen better days in the ways of which I'm falling for you, and I just can't complain, 'cause you're always on my brain. And I wanna spend some time to get to know you, and I'll always feel alive when your eyes gaze into my sight. It's just the way you look at me in all of your entirety, maybe hard to show it, 'cause baby girl, I'm broken up, but I got you now. So how could I ever be lost when I know you're around? Whoa. silly little love song. I'll sing my silly little love song. Sing my silly little love song. Sing my silly little love song. Thank you. Thank you.
Keep it going for Evan and Gibson. I said keep it going. All right. So up next we have Matt. And then after Matt is Arthur. And then after Arthur is Scott. Hey, did you guys know that there's food here? What? Yeah, no, they have this chicken sandwich. It'll poison you. You're allergic to too many things. You can't eat it. But everyone else, you can enjoy this chicken sandwich. Dude, this chicken sandwich is bomb.com. They put candied bacon on it. I look like I enjoy candied bacon because I do. And it's delicious. What else did I want to count? Oh, yeah, food, there's drinks. We did the Clippies. What else do I have to remind you guys? Did you vote? Oh, it's too late to remind you to vote. Okay, that was last week. Do it again. Do it again. Our theme tonight, our theme, yeah, if you feel it, I am here to support it. Like, I am just, all the bad decisions you guys want to make tonight, I'll be your cheerleader, okay? So that kind of mood I'm in. Our theme tonight is existential scream into the void. Because when I started writing music again after the pandemic, that's literally all the lyrics I could come up with. So all my songs that I've written since the pandemic have just, they have an in them somewhere, because you're lucky I came up with other words, because it would have just been if it was up to me. Okay, yep, so that's all I have to tell you. I want to hear one more round of applause for Matt. He's going to play right now. After Matt is Arthur. After Arthur is Scott. Do you need any help with your setup? Or? I got it. You got it? Beautiful. I love it. Professionals here.
Good.
Do you need a chair?
No.
Keep it going for Matt.
Thank you. That was great.
All right, up next we are going to welcome Arthur Monet to the stage. After Arthur, we've got Scott Harris and Joe Esch is in the hole. Welcome to the stage. Do you need anything? Yep, cool. They've got the cable on the ground there. Oh, it looks like it's a trip over here. We're tangled. Spaghetti. Okay.
Thank you. I wanted a cigarette.
Only
When you have the chance. When you have the chance. Oh, okay.
Oh, I hung it on the stand there. Yes.
How's it sound? Good? Hi, my name is Arthur. I'm much more scared of you than you are of me. This is a song I wrote in second person, but it was to myself. It's called The Leading Authority on You. The book of you is but a winking eye, though every line ends in perfect rhyme. It's no cause for sorrow, baby, don't you cry. You're the leading authority on you. I've seen your friends and how you love them dear, even though they've made unwarranted opinions quite clear. But there's no need to ponder their verdicts in fear. You're the leading authority on you. They'll fill you up with projective dismay, give half-dressed advice meant to set you astray. Listen to and ignore the words that they say. You're the leading authority on you. Channel your soul soul through the tip of a pen. And when the plot is leading to its inevitable end, tear out all the pages, start all over again. You're the leading authority on you. The book of you is but a winking eye, though every line ends in perfect rhyme. It's no cause for sorrow, baby, don't you cry. You're the leading authority, oh, 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 the leading authority on you. Thanks so much. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Let's hear it one more time for Arthur Monet. Coming up to the stage right now is Scott Harris. Come on, Scott. After Scott, we've got Joe Esch. And after Joe Esch, we've got Langer. Yay. Hey, so I was listening to NPR the other day, because I'm a nerd, and they were talking about, like, redefining gathering, like, since the pandemic. Because we all don't know how to freaking people anymore. I don't know if you've noticed. This is extremely, like, stress-inducing to me. I've done this hosting job for years. I've done this more times than I can count. And this is the first time that I've had actual anxiety about it. It's because it's post-pandemic, right? Like, we're all healing in these different ways. But part of the thing that they talked about redefining gathering is to, like, thank people for, like, what they've given you. So, like, you guys showing up tonight, whether you know it or not, you're affecting my schema. You're helping me grow. You are challenging me to be my best and opening me up to others. So thank you for showing up for me tonight. And thank you for showing up for you tonight. And thank you for showing up for your neuroplasticity. So next time you gather with people, remember why you're so thankful and express that to them, because that's how we're going to redefine communication. Let's hear it one more time for Scott Harris. Thanks.
Thank you. I didn't even know I had neuroplasticity. Wow. Oh, I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it now. So, when my songwriting partner, Michael Hickman, and I write songs, they always start with me coming up with a vocal melody and a lyric, and then I share it with him, and he composes the music behind it. And I had kind of decided I was not going to do any more a cappella songs here. But then I wasn't here last week because I was in Asheville, North Carolina, a kind of cool place. And in that day, in the time period that I would have been here, I wrote 2 songs. So Mike hasn't heard this yet, so it's a cappella. All right. Well, he looked her up and he looked her down, but he never looked her in the eye. And he kept a video inside his head that he would forever hide. Now I know you're thinking it's pornography, but that weren't it at all. He had this vision of her all in white and him standing true and tall. And she would reach out and take his hand and they would walk out into the night. And all these other losers in this bar could just sit there and bite. It's so new, I need the words. That vision made him grin, staring down into his beer. And though he was stuck right to that stool, for that moment he was out of here. But he knew deep in his heart he was not a good enough man. And he was not gonna waste his breath, 'cause she deserves so much more than him. 'Cause if you think I can, well, you might be right, but you just as well might be wrong. But thinking cannot, you know you're right every day, all day long. So that was how he lived his life. It was the safest way to be. He just couldn't risk rejection. He just couldn't risk dejection. He just couldn't risk dejection. He just couldn't risk dejection or admit that he had a need. But on the morning that he didn't wake up, that was not the end of hope. Oh no, hope died some years before, at the end of a different rope. 'Cause when he looked her up and he looked her down, he didn't look her in the eye. So he never saw the smile that might have given her a different life. Thank you. The working title is Don't Be That Guy.
That's a great saying. I love that. Yay. So as you can see, there are so many different types of performers. Like some people will just come up here and play an instrument. Some people will just come sing. Some people have the whole band back them. You know, I'm gonna be better at this now that I have whiskey, guys. We're doing it. All right, so up next we have Joe Esch coming to the stage. After Joe, we've got Langer. Come on. And then after Langer, we've got Lorenzo De Silvio. But right now, I want to hear a nice warm welcome for Joe Esch. Let me hear it.
Stop it. Stop. You stop. Stop right now. Stop. Stop. You stop. No, stop. You stop. No, you stop. Hi, guys. I'm going to tell you guys some jokes. Oh, wait. Do you guys like Bauhaus? Yeah. This would be the crowd that likes Bauhaus. This is my impression of Bauhaus doing stand-up comedy. I went to the dentist. The punchline's a scary vampire. And that's Bauhaus doing stand-up comedy. Thank you. Oh. No, I'm not going to fuck with taking this out. Not going to do it. I don't know if weed was invented for the electric guitar or the electric guitar was invented for weed. Otherwise, I'm having a good time, right? Either way. God, someone brought a mandolin up here. I was like, yes, bitch, just bring your little Italian guitar. Play your little Italian guitar, bitch. Yes. I love it. I love Mr. Smalls. Oh, God. I recently, someone on my Instagram feed, they posted a picture of just them and pasties. You could see their whole rack. And I commented, sweet, as you're wont to do. And then the caption said that they were diagnosed with breast cancer. And I have never deleted a comment so quickly. Sweet. Well, to be fair, it was a rockin' set, all right? I'm going to France for the first time in a couple weeks. I'm a little nervous. I tried learning French, but it didn't work, so I've just started smoking a lot. C'est la vie. I don't know what it means. It just feels good with a cigarette in your hand. Any dog parents here? You dog parents? Yeah. My dog eats shit. Anyone else's? Dog eats feces. The trainer says that that's a learned behavior. So good news, all I got to do is stop eating shit in front of my dog. Bad news, I got to stop eating shit in front of my dog. Am I right? He knows where all the best stuff is. Thank you. You know why she's clapping? Because it's brave. Because we're brave. I used to work retail, but in case you couldn't tell, I was fired. I like the self-checkout. Self-checkout was always my favorite.
because you get to watch a bunch of people who have been mean to cashiers their entire life struggle to put shit in a bag. Very fun. During the pandemic, there was a lot of videos going viral of older people, especially like freaking out in retail environments. And that's so weird for millennials because like, if we're slighted in a customer service environment, we won't like get the manager or freak out or do anything racist. We will politely and kindly shoplift as much as we can carry, right? You don't gotta fix that hole in my burrito, brother. I'm just gonna take 5 of those little Tabascos. I'm a gold star millennial. A gold star millennial is a millennial who has never been to Warped Tour. I'd hate to be my ops right now. I'd hate to be my ops. So like the world's largest furry convention was in downtown Pittsburgh for a while. And once I was driving with my dad and he was super pissed because there was like this dude with a rainbow paw print decal on the back of his Prius and he sees it and he's like livid for several miles, just seething in his seat. So eventually he turns to me and goes, apropos of nothing, "Now how would you even know if your dog was gay?" I was like, "I don't know, man. How would you know if your son was?" And then we pulled over and kissed a little bit. Let me ask you a question. You guys know what an Oedipus complex is? How come if a dude wants to fuck his mom, that's just science, but if I want to fuck my dad, it's because I got daddy issues? You're not laughing because you're thinking, right? It's a double standard no one wants to talk about. I don't have an issue with my dad at all. He's a gentle man, okay? Probably got a swinging piece if genetics are to be believed, right? My dad's got a great hog. He's also fast and strong. Splash zone, am I right? Gross. I am gross, every sense of the word. I recently had sex with a guy who was undetectable, right? You guys know about HIV? It's kind of a thing, okay? I had sex with a guy who was undetectable, but I gotta tell you, I could definitely tell there was a penis back there. I think he broke my hymen because I've been pooping blood for a couple days. Here's the trick. When I'm getting fucked, I like to tell guys that I had a vasectomy. That way, I don't have to wear a condom. You guys like Kyle Rittenhouse, American Badass? American Badass, Kyle Rittenhouse? His mom drove him to Kenosha that day, right? That's the most, like, Midwest mom shit ever. Like, you will trust your child with a weapon of war to exact justice on the streets? You won't trust him with your Hyundai Elantra for an afternoon? I hope he at least had the decency to be like, "Mom, I shot 3 people. Can you come pick me up?" Ugh. I found a beer on the street, if you couldn't tell, and I drank it. They said, "You can't drink that in here. That you didn't buy that on the street." I was like, "I RPG'd it, brother. I fucking Elder Scrolls, pressed A, added it to my inventory." And then I tried to go outside, and they were like, "You can't take that outside." So maybe somewhere in the stairwell, something magical happened that made that beer go away. You guys aren't lighting me, so I guess I'll have to have restraint, do 1 or 2 more, and get out of here. You guys like football? Yeah, good shit. Good shit. I love football. A lot of people who are my age say shitty things like, "Fuck it, this is a are the millionaires gonna play their little game? Are the millionaires gonna throw their ball around?" And it's like, I get it, but also I've never seen a board member of EY have his leg bent the wrong way on national TV while his mom watched. There are stakes, right? I love football. There was a promo a couple years back of all the gay players and fans, and the tagline shit at the end that said, "Football is gay." Thank you. That was very meaningful to me when I saw it. I could have taken one look at a jockstrap and told you that, though. Like, if you just showed me a jockstrap and I had no context and you were like, "What is this garment for?" Sports would not break my top 5 picks. Easily. Okay, I'll get out of here.
Keep it going for Joe Ash. We're going to keep the comedy vibes rolling. We got Lorenzo coming up to the stage right now. After Lorenzo, we've got Keith Bates. After Keith, we've got Graham Albright. Words, college degree. That's what I have. Lorenzo. You okay? Well, is Langer up? Did I skip Langer? Why does this thing move when it's not ready to move? I liked the paper better. We had a paper. Langer. Is Langer up? Did I mess it up? I'm sorry. I tried. Take it away from me. So you're up on stage right now, so we're just going to go with it. And then Langer will come up on stage, and I'm sorry.
I can leave. It's all good.
You're great. I like you right where you are.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, sweet. I do always like opening. I'm another comedian. If Joe's Adult Swim, this is Cartoon Network. So let's fucking keep it going. I realized recently that I'm not manly. Are any of you guys big dick macho kratom? Yeah? I know I'm not, because the other day I told a friend of mine that I was thinking of getting a job in construction, and he went, "The paper?" Which, God, it's hard to come back from that. Oh my God, and also, I'd love that job, wouldn't you? Just to be the guy who it's like, hey, you know, without me, the walls of that kindergarten would look like shit. They'd look terrible without all the paper stars and chains that I've provided to you. I do like that there's a lot of different microphones, because like in this one, I can just do like normal jokes. Damn it! Hold on. No. We're gonna guess. And in this one, I'm British. I don't fucking... Yeah, it's always very fun. Drummers just like, they're always in the back because they're pervs staring at butts, right? That's what it is. You just put the pervs in the back. Very cool. Speaking of like that masculinity stuff, a comedian I know recently, he was doing a bit about he doesn't touch his butthole in the shower because he's afraid it makes him gay, which is a true sentiment that I've heard some older guys like do, and I don't, you know, there's a lot wrong with that statement, starting with his ass is caked and shit, but I don't think touching anything or putting anything up there makes you anything. And I know that because when I was 14, I put an electric toothbrush up there, and that did not make me a dentist. No, they did not give me a degree. They gave me a stern talking to. Those things are expensive. I don't sleep at night anymore. You guys? Do any of you guys like listen to stuff to go to sleep? Yeah? Do you mind sharing what you do?
I listen to like pre-recorded thunderstorms.
Oh shit. So do I. Like, at what point is the rain hard enough that it's no longer ethical for us to listen to? Do you know what I mean? Because that, as we all know, the harder the rain, the more honk me we get. But at a certain point, people are just dying out there. You know, there's just some guy in the eye of a hurricane just like, man, this is gonna make the people listening on Calm real sleepy. I also don't like it because me and you, anytime there's a flood, we're gonna be out, you know? We're Pavlov's dogging ourselves right now into dying in a natural disaster. And that's the only natural disaster. We don't listen to earthquakes going to sleep. Oh, man. I'm real dumb. And thank you. And I've been, this is a real dumb. I've never been ghosted in my life. Thank you. That's so much excitement. I have been werewolfed, which is when you're told you're too hairy to date. Hold on. It's fake. Let's keep going. I've never been ghosted, but I have been reverse Frankensteined, which is reverse Frankenstein. That's where I thought they were a doctor, but it turns out they're a monster. That one's very silly. Yeah. No. Did you light me? Cool. All right. You guys have been wonderful. My name's Lorenzo. Have a great night.
I have so been ghosted, and I have a whole album about it. Yes. There are things, all the things that you could want here. And I'm going to move out of the light so you can see them. All right, let's hear it for Langer being so patient and kind. After Langer, we have Keith Bates. After Keith Bates, we've got Graham Albright. And then after that, a little group called Buffalo Rose. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're fantastic, one of the best folk bands in the city. And I am delighted to bring them to the stage. Let's hear it for Langer.
My name is Sean, but you can call me Langer with 2 what? Anybody catch it? 2 R's. I know there's a lot of musicians in here, but any skateboarders in here? You'll like this one. This song is called I Can't Do a Kickflip. I can't do a kickflip, well, at least not yet. My board rolled right into the river and it got wet. I tried to go and get it, but I guess I missed my step. Now I'm walking up a set of stairs and it sounds like this. I can't do a kickflip no matter how hard I try. Even though I'm really fucking close, that it makes me wanna cry. I went up to a pretty girl, but before I could say hi, she said, "You can't do a kickflip." And then she said goodbye. And then she said goodbye. And that's the reason why. Why'd she do it? Because I can't do a kickflip, well, at least not yet. My board rolled right into the river and it got wet. I tried to go and get it, but I guess I missed my step. Now I'm walking up a set of stairs and it sounds like this. What's it sound like? Someone saw that catch. So my name is Sean, but they call me Langer with 2 what? And they've called me a lot of things in my life, and this song is about one of those things that they called me. This song is called Weirdo. When I leave the room, I know they're making fun of me, 'cause I'm a fucking weirdo and that's all I'll ever be. I'd really like to think I'm more, but unfortunately, I'm a fucking weirdo and that's all I'll ever be. Ever be. That's all I'll ever be. Ever be. Yeah, that's what they told me. My teacher told me stay in school and to get a degree, 'cause I'm a fucking weirdo and that's all I'll ever be. I'd really like to think I'm more, but unfortunately, I'm a fucking weirdo and that's all I'll ever be. Ever be. That's all I'll ever be. Ever be. That's all I'll ever be. But at least I'm myself. I wouldn't want to be anybody else. You need to learn to love yourself no matter what you see. 'Cause I'm a fucking weirdo, there's nothing I'd rather be. So when you close your eyes tonight and drift off into sleep, remember we're all fucking weirdos, that's the way that it should be. Remember we're all fucking weirdos, that's the way that it should be. Thank you for having me. Hey, make some noise one time for the Acoustic Cafe.
3 times. Like, we are so lucky to have this space. And if you've ever been to a bad open mic, you know how lucky we are to have this space. Like, I get to bring friends here and be like, here's the green room. Oh, you need a soundproof room to warm up in? Let me bring that to you. It's right here. Oh, you need a bathroom? Here's a bathroom. You might think that's something that you don't appreciate, but if you've ever been to a bar in Pittsburgh, sometimes bathrooms aren't a thing, and sometimes they're terrifying. And these bathrooms aren't terrifying, they're welcoming. You're welcome. Let's hear it for Keith Bates on stage right now. After Keith, we've got Graham Albright. After Graham Albright, we got Buffalo Rose. Keep it going, my friends, keep it going.
While we're taking a second for Brad, I just want to compliment Keith for sending a chart in advance and a sample of how the song's supposed to go. We'll still mess it up, but it's not his fault.
I hate tripods.
I just want to peek at this chart. There's things that happen that we cannot clairvoyantly predict.
Do you need one? I have one over here if you need it. Chart.
I mean, do you need it? I'll be
No, I mean, I have extras. I don't know. Anyway.
This is fine. Let's just do it.
All right.
Just something on there so I can hear it in the monitor.
1, 2. Is there a guitar? No guitar? All right. Do it without guitar?
Yep.
All right. Yeah. No, you can. Okay.
crush it. If I can't find it, try every combination. Lose it till I find it. Win some, lose some. Now it's all. It's a good day in my life. And now it's all. It was a good day in my life.
You guys are great. What a great little tight little audience. This is like the best. Like, it's not too many people I don't know, but enough people where I can still kind of lie and you guys will believe me. All right, up next we've got Buffalo Rose. No, just kidding. Did I mess it up again? This is hard. Graham Albright? We just had Graham Albright. Gosh, darn it. This is hard. Welcome Graham Albright to the stage. This is the real Graham Albright.
I'm everywhere tonight.
You're everywhere tonight. I just like your name.
It's a long relationship with it. They used to call me Grandma when I was in elementary school.
That's kind of cute. I like it.
I couldn't take it endearingly at the time. But,
That's
you know,
the
I'm an
thing.
old soul.
That's the thing. Do you need a stand?
Yeah, sorry. When, oh, thank you.
Stand at this mic or the middle one?
I'll do the short king mic. So I was originally going to play. We good, Dan? Cool. I was originally going to play a song about how all dogs go to heaven, and then when I found out that it was an existentially themed night, figured I might as well kind of cater to that. So I'm going to do two. Both are pretty brief. So if you have a friend out there that you reach through the void to whenever you're not doing well, it better not be Cayman, because I'll break your kneecaps. I have a friend named Cayman who's very helpful. Everybody needs a friend like Cayman. When the roof's caving in and the storm keeps raining, you'd be lucky to be a friend worth saving. 'Cause guilt adds up and the world keeps blaming all your old mistakes on the name that you're making alone. Alone. 'Cause everybody wants a life worth saving, while the kids have gone to school and the estate goes on for acres and the cows keep grazing their humble abode. And everybody wants a life worth saving, not a life worth saving could determine what that's worth. A life worth saving could determine what that's worth. Not a life worth saving could determine what that's worth. Your life is your work, still destitute for dirt. Make your matter, it's alright to say you'll try it one more time. It's not a drug, it's not a dog, it's gonna hurt. Go. When I find myself in times of trouble, I pay someone to pee on me. Sorry, no, I don't really do that. Yeah, it's really nice to be opening for Buffalo Rose here tonight. They sound fucking dope, man. They got a mandolin, and I don't know what to do with that. I'm too afraid to look any of them in the eye because they're just very cool and casual, and that's intimidating to me. So if you guys know what it's like to be nervous all the time, you might be aware of a songwriter named Daniel Johnston. Cool. Big DJ fan. Hi, how are you? So I'm going to do a DJ cover, and then I'm off. Then Graham Albright is coming on after me. Cool. Trying to remember, but my feelings can't know for sure. Tried to reach out, but it's gone. Lucky stars in your eyes. I am walking the cow. I really don't know how I came here. I really don't know why I'm staying here. Ooh, I am walking the cow. tried to point my finger, but the wind was blowing me around in circles. Circles. Lucky stars in your eyes. I am walking the cow. I really don't know what I have to fear. I really don't know what I have to care. Ooh, I am walking the cow. Lucky stars in your eyes. Lucky stars in your eyes. Lucky stars. Lucky stars. Lucky stars. Cool. Thank you. Rest in peace, DJ 9/11. Never forget. Yeah, that's when he died. Yeah. Sorry, that's famous last words, huh?
That was beautiful, Graham.
Thanks.
That was absolutely
Thanks.
beautiful.
You guys
Let's
are
keep it
great.
going for the Graham Albright, the only. He'll be closing out the night this evening and playing again in an hour, just so you know. Up next, we got Buffalo Rose. Oh, Liz, this is your earring. As Buffalo Rose takes the stage, I just need you to ruminate on next. We will see Travis Dodge. Travis will be doing 2 songs for us. And then Sean Mack is going to come up here. He's the one that was so diligently checking you in this evening. That's a good service. And then after Sean Mack, it'll be my new band, Happy Hour, and my set. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of people. Love you guys. Bye. Y'all are nailing it. Oh, God. I don't know what. There's so many people, and I can't. So many people.
I'm going through a mic. I'm good.
There we go.
Oh, you want this one right here?
So? I don't know which one is which.
It's the one closest.
Amy? This one is volume? Is that closest to me? That's bass. I think this is volume. Yeah. You good?
You will not need any stage sound.
Alright, and is it
Can we get some guitar on stage? Let's hear it for Dan, bud.